But why was Yamamoto so good tonight?
Man, I think today the split was fantastic. The command was back to being who he is. I think the last one he just wasn't as sharp, but today he got back the command, and the split really played tonight.
When he has the curveball that he had the first couple of times through the order, how difficult is it for them to even touch him?
It's difficult, and I think that's something that he's really bought into, and we talked about this before the game, in the sense of the front to back, utilizing his breaking ball, not just being a two-pitch pitcher, and it just gets guys off his velocity, and that front to back game is also pretty valuable.
You guys were saying that was the best they'd seen Grant Holmes. How big is it to get a win like tonight against a guy that was pitching as well as he was tonight?
It was huge, and you saw early on the 3 strikeouts in that first inning that he had his breaking ball working, and it's a curveball, it's a slider. He protects his fastball, does a good job protecting his fastball, and there's a cutter in there. So he gave our guys fits and pitched really well, and we scratched one across, team fundamentally. And Mookie with the homer was huge, and then we handed over to the bullpen, and those guys closed it out.
With the command kind of where it was for Yamamoto, were you allowing yourself to think no-hitter at all, just considering how
I was for a quick minute, and Riley changed that way, so I think he felt my brain thinking about the no-hitter. So I was thinking about it a little bit, because, yeah, he had no-hit stuff tonight.
If he doesn't give up that double, how much farther does he go?
It's sort of, I think in hindsight, he would have went into the 7th, but I don't know how much further past that.
Are you keeping the pitch count down because he's going to go short before the next start?
It's a good thought. That's a good thought. There's a very good possibility he's going to go a day shorter than he normally does, yeah.
Are you just kind of coming to expect that kind of level of performance from him every time he takes the mound right now?
Yes, I am. I think we all are. He's turning himself into a staff ace, and when you look at the handful of guys in the big leagues that when they take the ball, then they're going to go 6 innings. You're going to get a chance to win, a good chance to win. They can manage some stress. They're always the best option, and he's putting himself in that category.
Do you get the sense that he sort of believes that, thinks that, like he's sort of that type of guy? Obviously, the contract is what it is, but like that he's feeling that level of confidence now with himself.
Yes, yeah, I do, and no confidence is going to be sustainable if you don't have performance. And I think there's just been so much consistent performance from Yoshi and in big games that it's real, and he does think he is one of those guys.
Using Scott in the 8th, was that just because the weather was coming, or?
No, I just felt that, nothing against those guys on the, that I just felt that I liked the matchups in the 8th, bleeding into Verdugo, and I just felt if it could go well, I liked the matchups in the 9th. And for me, with Kirby, Evan, and Tanner, they're pretty much interchangeable for me.